What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Watcher of Realms, and today we're going to upgrade Greed. We're going to take him to 6-star, do some work with him. I'm probably mostly going to focus in the Gear Raid 1 to see how far I can push with him, because he is a good AoE magic damage dealer, kind of where I want to run him. But I also need to do some campaign stuff, and I figured, instead of just pushing more hard mode, kind of running it forward like I have been, we do have a couple of things in the normal mode we haven't done yet. These spectral rifts. So they're not like incredibly challenging, especially like not the first one you run into. The power level's pretty low, but it does reward some summoning crystals. Those will be nice to have, so I might as well do them. I think you get 3 for completing the whole thing, plus another one out of like the sub-story rewards. So 4 summon crystals to go ahead and just push through this. Might as well do that. But before we do that, we need to upgrade Greed. So here we go. We're going to jump over here, check out Big Boy. What's going on? Actually, 2 big boys, I guess. We're going to go ahead and take this guy up, take him to 6-star. I've got plenty of food. I've actually got enough food to do a couple of people to 6-star, and by a couple, I mean 3. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to take Greed up today, kind of focus on him, and we'll bump up other people later. Deimos is definitely going to be one of those 6-star targets, but for nowsies, it's going to be Greed. So here we go. 6-star. I should have enough stuff to actually promote him. Probably should have checked, but I feel like I do. I do. Okay, we're good. So we're going to go ahead and promote him up to 6-star as well. Get him pretty much maxed out as much as we can. And then go ahead and dump our... all of our XP potions. We still got quite a few. Still over 1 million. So there we go. Greed is now officially maxed out other than the gear we're going to put on him. His gear's not great, but it's also not terrible. He's rocking, what? Almost 10,000 attack. Not super awesome, but still got some legendary gear to deal with here. I do like the attack speed for him. It's kind of nice. Obviously, no like secondary set bonus going on yet. Not really focused too hard on getting actual set bonuses so much. I'm focusing mostly on trying to get stats that I would like. I could take this up. I just didn't really feel like it was worth dropping 1 million gold on, so I did not. That said, I could swap all of Wrath's gear to this guy to go do Gear Raid 1, but I'm just going to leave him how he is and see where we can get to without having to swap gears, because I'm lazy, and that's what I do. So, first things first, I guess second things second, because we already did first things first. We're going to go jump back in here, take out this Spectral Rift. Shouldn't be too hard. I think, yeah, it recommends like 60,000 power. We might be able to do it actually just with Greed by himself. I don't know if we actually can. We can try. Why not? I mean, if we start feeling like someone's going to slip by, I can just throw a tank back there by the crystal just to make sure nobody actually sneaks in. How long is it going to take to actually get Greed out, though? We're going to have time to put bro down? What's our... Oh, we can't even place ground units. Never mind on tanks. I'm a liar who lies about things. So we're going to wait for Greed and play at risky business. Then we'll probably have to throw Mari or him down to slow things. Where do we want you? Do we want you, like, right here with... pretty much maximal damage squares? I like that. So he does. I think we might be okay here. In fact, I probably should have put him up there, but people were sneaking by. When people are sneaking by, you can't just put your dudes up there by the front. 30,000 damage crit though, not bad. Doing pretty good just for regular hits. He's obviously not being buffed yet. I didn't bring Dolores. Oops. Because that's going to be a pretty pivotal role when we go and do Gear Raid 1. I do kind of like him, honestly, a little better than Navros. I know that's like blasphemy because Navros is a freak, and I'm sorry because he's right there listening. But Greed has the advantage of every single attack he does AoE damage. Navros doesn't really have that. His basic attack is a single target attack, but when he kills a unit, at that point he's able to do AoE damage when he kills, but also his little talent when it procs does a lot of AoE damage. Look at all these dudes. I mean, it's obviously not mattering. They're getting freaking decimated. But man, look at all of them. So I guess he's going to bring in the goblin at the end. He got slowed. I'm not sure how much health he has. Oh, he's kind of healthy. No! Wait! No! No, Greed, you let me down. You let him through the one guy I needed you to kill, and you didn't. Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me deeply. Because that's our summon crystal. You friggin' turd nugget. I hate you worse than Navros now. Ah. I mean, obviously I can do that one, so I'll run that one back later. I won't make you guys suffer through and watch that. But, boy, that's just interesting how that worked out, huh? Friggin' dirt. It's all good. We'll just jump straight into this one. It shouldn't be too bad. We can probably... we get ground units for this one, maybe? Is that how it's... is it going to let us touch down with people on the feats on the earth? Yeah. We can't have earth feats if we want them. We will want them eventually. Might just start taking care of some of the... they're pretty weak. I don't think they'll survive like almost any shots at all. I'm going to go ahead and just have Navros wipe out this side by himself. And then I can throw maybe Greed or something. Just to shoot them as soon as they come out of the deal. Just to speed things up a bit. Because these should go relatively quickly. Pop you like this. As soon as they walk out of there, he's going to pop them. He should do this for the same people over here. And, I mean, I guess we can throw you here. We shouldn't need anybody, like, I guess you can't directly cover the crystal, but I don't think we need any ground units here. It's taking a long time for these guys to spawn in. Did I miss somebody? Nope. Even he's one-shotting dudes, and bro's not even strong. I still can't believe that goblin sneaked past me. Ugh, makes me drink some coffee. Coffee is delicious. Okay, yeah, what I was saying, though, is his talent, while it's really, really strong and hits a really big area when he does it, the downside to it is it's on a timer, right? So he doesn't do AoE damage at all times. It's only when he kills someone or when his talent procs. Whereas Greed does AoE with literally everything he does, and that's nice. Plus, he has kind of a built-in slow, which is also good. His ult has a slow on it. Once you awaken this guy 5 times, he's kind of like an all-in-one unit. He slows people down, he does damage over time, he does AoE damage, I'm sure he does something else I already forgot about. He reduces the magic resistance to the enemies he's attacking, he boosts his own attack, he's got pretty much everything going for him, so really, really good epic for AoE damage, but alas, we could technically awaken him 5 times, but it would take like a bunch of my Awakening Soul Stones, and I'm not sure where I want to spend all those yet, so I don't want to like overcommit to like one unit, especially since like you never know what you're going to summon. So taking somebody to A5 is always the gamble that you do it, and then like the next summoning event, you pull a copy, and you're like, well, balls, I could have used that Soul Stone elsewhere. So I'm a little bit wary on taking to A5. So if I do awaken anyone with them, I'll probably just take them to like 1 or 3 if they have a really good like 3rd awakening. I can't remember if there is a goblin in this or not. I don't know. I'm just going to put you up here to take care of them. Someone's going to sneak in like right in the back door as soon as I do that, and I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry with my eyeballs. But maybe I won't. I'll put you down there. These guys are pretty weak, so he could actually probably just go ahead and take somebody out if they came out of here. Can we place ground units this time? We can place 2. I'm going to place 1 just as a safety. In case bro, he pretty much one-shots them almost when he crits. Leaves them like with like 2 HPs. But we'll probably cover, put you up top to deal with these guys as they come out. And then we'll probably put Greed, I don't know, wherever we want to put him. That's how you do it. And she's probably going to take that guy out relatively quickly. Might actually just be faster to place you here and let you deal with him just like that. And I think we've got this one pretty much wrapped up. It's all over except for the crying, as they say in the business. I'm not sure what business that is. I guess we can put you up here to use some pokey pokies as soon as they walk out. Just really stack up on people. Yeah. Make you take some more damage from her. Yeah. Oh, there's 2 dudes. They've stepped up their game. It doesn't matter, but they tried. We got, what, 13 enemies left? Need like a send all waves at once button. Then we could get some challenge runs in here. Make it difficult. I mean, I guess I could make it like harder, like just use like 1 unit or something and try to beat the whole wave. But then it takes longer because you have to walk like the whole map. And I don't want to deal with that. I just want them to be dead and to take their loots. I put way too much sugar in my coffee. But that's okay, I like it. It's tasty. It's bringing me back alive. I was a little sleepy before, but I'm feeling good now. So there we go. That stage 3, I think, done. Yeah. I don't know why they give you an auto fight. Like, you're never going to come back and auto fight these, I don't think. That would be kind of weird. We just got to make sure not to screw up the goblin on this one, because that kind of hurt me in a deep way. So we've got little summoners here. I'm not sure if you can actually... we can probably take him out. Do have Maul. He's not really upgraded or promoted, so he doesn't have the attack range boost I'd like to see on him anyways. So we'll just kind of run it like this. Try to take out those summoners early, because the faster you take out the summoners, the faster these waves go. If you don't, they will just sit back there and... oh, crap. We got a bro come in this side. Here I was going to just like, I'll just instantly take care of this. Who comes out of there? That's the real question. Oh, it's a big boy. And I got 2 crystals to defend. I mean, I could be crazy and see if you could just like 2-tap him before he gets through. That sounds dumb. It also sounds genius. Let's do it. What the heck? We'll just do like that. You'll take care of those areas most likely. I'll put a slow on somebody. I guess I can just put Mari like right here. Aim that way. Should have done that. I was just going to slow him down forever. Whatever. Oops. You know what? No, I'm not going to pick her up. That would be a poor choice. I think we can not hit that person at all if I put someone there. So that plan just went to poop real quick. But we can shoot this chick. And we're gonna. So she doesn't open any portals, because I don't want to see any portals getting opened. And then that portal got opened, but it is what it is. Pretty sure we can take care of... because they'll summon out of here to go summon. She can shoot all those dudes. She can't shoot these dudes, but he can poke these dudes. So I'm going to have him poke them. And I'm going to have to pick you up because you're going to make us drag balls in this. That's not going to be great. So, man, never mind. We could probably still make this kind of work. But yeah, summon out a bunch of big dudes at once. And I don't think you can put any ground units up there to smack on this lady. No, that's really kind of annoying. If you have like a good fighter, like a legendary fighter with like the long tile range, you can put them here to take care of both of these summoners. We obviously don't have that, so we can't. I do have Idril, so I can technically snipe them out, which will probably just end up having to resort to doing that, because that'll be kind of the way we do it. I'm gonna pop Greed here, and then I'm gonna pop your ult to go ahead and snipe out that lady, because I just don't want to sit there and have to wait like 20 minutes for the waves to spawn. Just, you know, might as well just, please shoot the one up there. Thank you. Okay. That makes that go so much faster. Not having to sit there and wait for them to go up there and channel, and then you can't attack them, and they summon 14 different big broies, and you're just waiting. You're waiting for ages. But we didn't have to wait, because we sniped them to death. Idril, very nice for that. Very handy cheese unit. Glad to have her on the team. So there we go. That's stage 4. Okay, so this time, we got a goblin. If the goblin gets past me again, I am going to weep. So be ready for it. It shouldn't happen though. This is a stage I think that really focuses on AoE damage, so Greed's gonna be an absolute perfect fit for this. We should be able to just decimate everything. I want to say the goblin walks like the long circuitous route to get through here. Where can we place dudes? We can block both sides of the portal, but if a feller hits these guys hard enough, fast enough, it may not even be a problem. And they're going to sit there and wait for me. And I think they do this a few times. And this is why AoE damage is really, really nice for this stage. Because as you can see, they really stack the bros. But we also can stack the bros. And our bros do lots of damage. They're waiting. Okay, I was like, uh-oh, they might not be waiting on me. They're just sneaking right around the business. I don't want to see that. How else can I do this? I guess I can pop him up here to slow dudes down. Maybe slow down the goblin as he comes through. But as you can see, these guys getting absolutely rinsed all over the board. This guy trying to sneak his way through, it's not going to work. The goblin will come through, and I think it'll go to the back door. It isn't going to make it there even close, so I didn't have to even put a ground unit down. We just decimated that with AoE damage. He dropped the summoning crystal. I didn't know he actually dropped it on the map. Well, that's cool. Not bad. Not bad. That's how the first one should have gone, but I got a little bit cocky and just had Greed out there, and wouldn't you know it, bit me in the buttocks. Let's grab that out, though. Thank you. Feels good. I feel vindicated. We got a boss here, I believe. I want to say this is Ludwig. Okay, so it shouldn't be that bad because we fought Ludwig before at much higher power levels. So I would assume this one won't be all that bad because we are like, I went to check my watch, but I forgot to wear it, so it won't be that bad. Summoners come in on this side. Lots of dudes come in up top. I think we could probably get by with Greed, like just pointing straight north. This guy does, what does he do? I can't remember how he attacks on this one. Does the life leech from the last deployed hero, so deploying a tank last will make that relatively, useless for him. Targets the lowest HP unit. That can be dangerous if you have someone that gets really hurt, like on a platform pedestal, because they can get absolutely like just one shot from that. I don't think it'll be too bad though, especially not with the power level we're sitting at. So I'm going to try to wait until I can get Greed out and then just pop him right here at like the last second and take care of these guys like that. And I'm probably going to pop a healer down. I hope these guys wait. If they don't wait, we might be in a little bit of trouble, but it looks like we're all right. That didn't hurt that bad though. I think we're fine. The last deployed hero. So I do want to make sure, I might actually wait a second, call me crazy, to get Idril down over here to snipe out both of these people before I place down my next unit. This way, she's not going to be the target of this attack. Is he attacking? I can't tell. I'm looking. Let's wait. There we go. So he has attack. Pop her down. And now we'll pop this guy down to get some heals in. This way we don't have to worry about Idril being targeted by his attack unless she becomes the lowest health unit, which she shouldn't. But she should be able to take care of these guys. He's just slurping some life there from you. Not too big of a deal. And yeah, so she's going to take care of these guys so they don't summon on us, because that's really annoying when they sit there and just summon people for like 14 years. So far, everything's looking pretty well. Not sure why he's targeting him. Is that just basic attack? Am I stupid? Life leeching, HP from the last deployed hero. Is he at the lowest health? No way. No, that's not even possible. Is it? No. No. I don't believe it. You can't convince me that I'm wrong. We'll pop down Wrath here just as like a stopgap in case things get horrible. But we shouldn't have any real issues. Could probably just instantly nuke this guy if I'm feeling crazy. Kind of want to. Oh, you can't poke him. Oh, they do drop archers, I guess, out of there, but we smoked them so fast they didn't have a chance to do anything. I'm gonna just try to nuke him. Oh, he's gonna attack this guy. That's okay. You'll probably survive this, if I had to guess, and you're just gonna smoke him out before it's even a problem. So we're fine. Boss is down. Cheesed him out. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend that strategy if you're trying to beat it for realsies. You'd want to stack up your crystal a little bit, probably deploy a tank last so the life leeching doesn't really hurt you. But for this, all the AoE damage, good lord, he just wiped those dudes out. I wish it would show you like the attack damage increase, like the range when he procs that ability, like how far out does it go? Is it just the one tile, like a Lord hero does for piercers, or what? I don't know. But we've got, what, 23 enemies left. Luckily, we won't have to deal with the 4 billion enemies that get summoned out of here, because that's what really makes these stages annoying. If you're ever struggling on a stage where there are summoners involved, my best advice to you is make sure you take care of the summoners, and that will make it a million times easier. Because if you don't, you're going to have to sit there and fight 100 extra units that you normally wouldn't even have to if the summoner wasn't there. So, there we go. Got those guys down. 19 enemies left. Still a lot of enemies. She really got that summon off? Chick held her hand out for 1 nanosecond. They're swarming it all at once. They're bringing the whole team in. Doesn't really matter though. Looks like we're going to be just fine. And there we go. Smoked the rest of them down. That was the final one, I believe. That'd take quite a bit of time. About 20 minutes to run through all that. 5 minutes just for that stage. Good lord. Not too bad though. Obviously no real difficulty spikes there. Still a little bit peeved that I didn't grab that summoning crystal, so I have to go back and do that on my own time, which is annoying, but I'll do it. So there we go. Spectral Rift cleared in 6. Why is it saying it's not cleared? Because I have to pick that up. Oh, that exclamation's gonna drive me up a tree. But there we go. Spectral Rift knocked out. I guess we can grab some loots. Get out of here. From the sub-story, boom. Spectral Challenge. Nice. I got 3. Well, that's nice. 70 diamonds, and a summoning crystal. And then I guess there's one in chapter 8. I don't know if we've gotten to that one yet, actually. We'll unlock it soon. How do I unlock something here? Oh, spend 100,000 gold. Not a problem. Okay, so now that that side quest has been taken care of, the main duty is I want to put duty. Calm down, okay? I want to push this a little bit further. We struggled really hard on stage 13 with just Navras, and I believe that's because we rely so much on his talent proccing to do most of his damage, but now that we have greed, that shouldn't be as much of an issue, and I want to say, in my heart of hearts, I'm believing for stage 15. That doesn't mean that's going to happen, but I'm believing it, okay? Stage 16, why do they have... Oh, that's a mage. It's like, that looks like that healer chick. Like, why would they have her recommended? They don't. Stage 16 is like a pipe dream. I don't think that's going to be realistic. It would unlock the possibility of ancient legendary gear or ancient mythic. Those drop rates have got to be so crazy low we'd never see one anyway. We're just going to jump in, go 14. I feel like 14's a cinch. If we don't do 14, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Wow, we're actually pretty low on the power curve here. I didn't expect that to be the case. But I still feel like we're okay. Guess we're not carrying Vortex in this time? Or Olag? We'll try it like this. I feel like the buff between Autumn and Dolores stacking on this Brogues. I'm going to put him here, aimed that way. And then I'm going to put Navras, I think, right here. Like so. Between the two of them, I get the feeling they should take... Well, actually, they're pretty beefy bros. We might have overestimated our abilities, but also maybe not. They're already taking some decent damage. I'm not sure if I want to place, like, Hollow down first, like here, because I want her to charge ults. This just makes sense to have her charging ults. And then we can put Dolores down in front, because she's a little bit tankier than Autumn. Actually, she might not be. I think I pumped a ton of health on Autumn. But... that first wave's gone down. We've taken very little barrier damage. I'm going to pop her on the other side here to get some weakness on the enemies. And then with our last two spots, we'll probably put Estrid back here to lower defense. Although I'm not sure if lowering defense actually affects how much damage they take from magical attacks. It might. We'll see, I guess. So far this... Oh, they're actually kind of chewing through that barrier. Well, let's go ahead and start popping some ults here then. Getting some dudes going down. And then, guess I could freeze. I don't really necessarily feel like I need to freeze. Get some cleavage going in there. Cleavage. From the lady here. She's smoking this dude down. He's got quite a bit of HP. He's actually surviving longer than I thought he would. Would you attack over the barrier and attack the boss? Oh, he does. Well, I didn't know he could do that. I knew he could attack over the barrier, but I didn't know if he'd be able to take the boss out. Go ahead and pop these again. Get some extra crit damage coming in. Drop some freezage. And we got a big wave of dudes coming in, but I feel like we've done enough. We're just... Ooh, that does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. But it's just these big bros here, so Oh, we lost Estrid. Estrid is deceased and no longer with us. That's sad. We'll pop Navras here. We've only got these guys left to take care of, so I would think we're okay unless we can't reach them. Which, Navras can probably solo these dudes. I didn't think they'd get through the first barrier in my defense. So I put Greed up here to target all of these. It looks like Greed would have been better in the middle in hindsight because he could attack all these people with his AoE damage. But either way, we still made it through 14. I mean, I was like tooting my horn like 15. We got it, I believe it. I'm beginning to doubt my abilities. But we're going to try it nonetheless. Oh, we got a thumbs up. It's good for a tank. I'll keep it. Nice. So we can actually do that. We could bring in a couple of tanks up in front, try to tank some stuff here to save damage on the barrier, because there, for a little bit, they started taking some serious deeps. I don't need her. The buff is pretty nice, I guess, but we can only deploy 8 units, so 2 units are just absolutely getting benched no matter what. I could put Livian down in front and maybe Olag, but I would need to drop somebody for Olag, which I could do that with her. Like boop, like boop. But I still need to drop 2 more people if I'm carrying in, if I'm going to put another healer on these guys, which I feel like I would need. I don't think, like as good as Olag is, You know what? As good as Olag is good enough for me. We'll just try to run it like this and not run 2 healers. Is it going to work? I would put that in the debatable stage, but we're going to swap Navras around with Greed this time and put Greed down here, like this. And then we're going to do kind of the same thing with our healers. Do I want to deploy them earlier this time? Maybe I do. Maybe we'll wait for a second. Maybe I do. I think go ahead and just pop your ult, start nuking these guys down a little bit earlier. I'm going to put Hollow back here for the heals before I dump my tanks in. I don't really want to put 2 tanks down and have them just get rinsed immediately by having no one to heal them. That sounds like a poor choice for everyone involved. I am going to put Olag on this side. He seems a little tankier, and once he pops his shield, which he might not even get to do because these guys are absolutely dropping the deeps on him. Maybe get her down. Pop your ult, pop your ult, pop your ult, pop your ult, take less damage, pop your ult to do more damage. We might be alright. Barrier is taking an absolute pounding, even though we have 2 tanks in front of it. It is getting freaking decimated, and we've got nobody behind the barrier yet, which is not maybe a bad thing. We might be able to leverage that to our advantage by putting them in behind. We actually lost Dolores. I didn't expect her to die, but she did. She deceased and is no longer with us, and it's a sad time. Everyone is sad about it, everyone I know, but especially her, because she's no longer with us. We have another wave of enemies that are going to come in. I'm tempted to throw my fighters down now, but I feel like if I do that, these dudes are going to shoot them and they're going to die. And that's not cool. We're just going to keep running it how it is right now, and then once these guys are like on their way out, I guess I could like throw a sacrificial tank in. Tank! Oh my gosh, they almost killed Hollow. That's not nice. I guess we could do the same thing here, like this. We're kind of still doing okay. We'll pop Hollow's ult, get a little extra double heals going on. I'm going to put Estrid behind the boss, because if she gets her ult, she will be able to, like, drop the defense of everyone up there. Gonna pop Navras again. He can still target the boss, which is great. Popping Estrid. She's doing some AoE. She's doing pretty good damage, too. Man, she is such a beast. What a good hero. Maybe she's the one I should be 6-starring next. Because she just absolutely just wiped that team. Not bad. Now, is stage 16 going to take place? Absolutely not. There's no way in Crapo that we're pulling that off. If both of our tanks up front bit the dust, ooh. It's one thing I hate to see. Like, it's not a great rolled piece of gear, don't get me wrong. Defense bonus and defense, kind of useless on an attack-based set. But anytime you're like, one of the good stats you want is unlocks at +6 freaking teen, that's always such a gamble. You have no idea how many times I've had like decent stats up here and like crit rate on the bottom, and I'm like, I'm gonna roll for it, man. And I get like 3.5% crit rate on that last roll, and it's just like a huge slap in the face. It's like, well, that was $600,000 I will never see again. So we'll keep it. And if the attack bonus rolls like super great, maybe I'll invest in it, but I don't know. That's a sketchy piece of gear. That's the kind of gear that bites you right in the buttocks, and that's never good. What was the power jump? 40,000? Dude, there's no way. There's absolutely not a single shot on Earth that we make this happen. That said, why do I want to try to make it happen so bad? I'm going to try it. We're going to try it. It's going to go poorly. Almost assuredly, it's not going to go well. I can try to split up my 2 damage dealers on each side. That way I'm not over cramping and putting heroes in direct line of fire of the ballistas. And then I could carry in Vortex. Who am I dropping, though? That's the real question. Am I going to try to tank this one? I feel like it's just such a sketchy idea to run 2 tanks. I didn't even put Wrath down, I don't think, last time. Who am I going to drop? I could try doing it without Mari, but that freeze is real nice. And her magic vulnerability is also real nice. I don't know what to do. Help me. We're going to drop Autumn. It's a crazy call, but I'm going to try to do it with Vortex in the team just for the extra heals. Maybe it'll help keep our tanks alive up front a hair longer. If I run them up front, I'm going to run them up front. How do I want to do this? I think we're going to have to split the team. We're going to have to go Greed and Navras on opposite sides. This way they can both attack people on both sides of the barrier no matter what happens. And then we're going to put Dolores. Honestly, I'm going to put it on Greed. I think Navras has the higher base attack, but because Greed's every single attack is AoE, I feel like this just makes more sense. So we're going to do it like this. We are going to then, I think we're going to try to go crazy with it. We're not going to go crazy yet. We need to get healers down before we start tanking up front. That's for sure. So, Hollow, I want you to be boosting Greed and getting his ult back as fast as possible so that he can deal insane amounts of AoE damage. Vortex, I'm going to want you here to do this. We're going to go 2 units of the tanking nature up front with all these guys. I think it's time to pop this and start doing some damage on them, because if we don't, we're going to be in trouble. Gonna pop him down, see if he survives. He took a lot of damage last time, but he seems like he's doing okay. Pop her ult, keep things going, get Livian down for some stunning. Hopefully that'll be enough. Oh my lord, that may not be enough. We might be in some serious dookie town. We'll get Estrid down here to start doing some attacking and defense stuffs. I probably should have put her, honestly, further over. Oh, someone just died that wasn't supposed to die. I think it was both of my tanks. Should have put her in the range of Hollow so she would have the ult. Oh my gosh, absolutely rinsed. That's dangerous. So remember that time that I was feeling like we could probably maybe give it a shot? I mean, we could probably maybe give it a shot, but I don't think it's gonna matter at this point. I'm pretty sure we are absolutely toasted. I kind of figured. We barely snuck by last time. Let's not get too crazy. Although we did try to get crazy. Didn't work. But stage 15, that's quite the improvement. Hopefully our legendary drop rate or our mythic drop rate reflects that tremendous effort we put in, and we get more of them. Because right now my weapons and armor, not great. They could definitely be better. But hey, every little bit helps. There we go, gear raid 1 to 15, kind of what I was hoping for. We made it happen. What else could a feller do? I thought I had something else in my brain. I was like, we could try, we can do the mages. I don't know why I said it that way, but we should probably be able to get extreme too, having Greed, I would guess. I mean, if we can't beat a mages thing with 2 really strong mages, then I'm doing something wrong. As for tanking of the crystal, I remember the last time I tried it, I was like, ooh, we'll just throw Wrath back there. And he almost got instantly obliterated, so we're not going to throw Wrath back there. We're going to put an actual tank. Livian's nice for the stuns. Oleg just doesn't want to die. So I think I'm going to run him. He's just a really safe bet for that square. Yeah. Pop this in 2x. A lot of dudes are going to come in up top. I don't want to split my units up too far. So I do kind of want to have, like, everyone converging on this area and defending this spot. Hopefully he does not, like, let this guy get past it. Oh, he might actually let him. No, we're fine. 16, 17, 18, fine. Perfect. Wow, he's still hitting Oleg hard. That's dangerous. That's too dangerous. He's dead. He's not dead. We're fine. We are not fine. I did not see that coming. No! Balls. Okay, restarting. New plan. New plan, no damage out. New plan. Oleg first, followed by a healer. After that, we'll get some damage out. Okay, that just seems to make a lot of sense to me. Don't ask me why. It just does. So, how do I want to place you? Like this? No one should take damage except for our tank. Needing 2 healers for the tank does seem like it might be a little bit crazy, and I doubt I'll need that much. I also don't know. I can pop Navras here. Not sure if that's where I want to put him. I kind of liked him here, but he doesn't cover Oleg from that square. How do I want to do this? I gotta think. Greed will go down there. No, that's just bad. That's just not good. That's just bad news bears. We're going to pop his ult so he doesn't die. Then we are going to pop Greed down. We're going to pop Greed right here. And then we're going to maybe, hopefully take care of these guys. Oh, we might be in trouble already with people sneaking through. No bush sneaking. None. None. Oh, the slow is coming in clutch. We actually survived honestly, that's the hardest part, right? The most difficult part is getting through that. Once you get there, you're good. So we're gonna pop her like this to get some ice crystals literally everywhere and always, because that sounds like a good idea. That's actually doing quite a bit of damage. Oh yeah, we just had to get our DPS out and now we're fine. That's the main problem, I think, with Greed. His cost is pretty high. He does cost 25 to deploy, which is, I mean, I would say like obscene, but that's what I'm going to say. That's pretty obscene. That's pretty high, but I mean, he is good. He's good, so you can't be too mad. These guys together, all those dudes at once, not even a problem. You know what I'm saying? Don't even take that out of context. But we're doing fine. We're doing absolutely fine. We got, what, 32 enemies left to go. That's easy math. I think we're going to make it. With these ice crystals where they are, everything's going to get slowed and then frozen and slowed and frozen, and we should be absolutely golden. I don't see a world in which we lose, he said confidently. I'm going to pop Navros's ult just to chip off some of these dudes up here. Just because why not? Go ahead and weaken them up a little bit. And there's some nasty talent procs going out. That's the last little wave. If they make it through, then I will sell my kidney. I'm not going to do that, but I don't have to, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Extreme 2 completed. A little bit rocky getting things out there to start with, but we managed to make it work. Not too bad. I will take it. First time reward, another mythic extract. We have 9 of those bad boys now, and now we can farm maybe them a little bit faster. That's kind of a big deal. I'm glad we got the Extreme 2 taken out there. That's nice. It's good to have one of them completely done, so if I ever want to upgrade a mage, I just go here. I don't have to go anywhere else but here, and that's a good feeling. So, Greed to the 6-star definitely makes a big difference. I would say, for a pure AoE mage, you're definitely going to be better off with Greed than Navros. That said, Navros is still a beast. You can fuse him up, that makes him really strong. I should probably put his best gear on Greed, because Greed is better at AoE, but I like his single target. He does a lot of nuky damage all at one time, and that's good. I like him. You're not going to go wrong with Navros, but you're also not going to go wrong with Greed. And since you're guaranteed to get Greed, and pretty much guaranteed to get Navros if you fuse, they're both good options. If you're going to use Soul Stones to awaken, don't use them on Navros. Since you can fuse them, it's kind of a waste to use your Awakening Soul Stones on heroes that you can just make whenever you want. Definitely use those on Greed, because I would like to take mine to A5 just because he's a beast, but I just don't want to jump into it quite yet. Guaranteed the alternates his basic attacks effects would be really nice. This is also huge, another 2 stacks to his attack boost that he boosts himself, so that's like another, what, like 30% damage, or 30% of his attack increase when he kills people. Really, really nice. And the final one is his ultimate no longer cast either slow or burn. It slows and burns, which is really, really nice, because then people that are getting burned are getting burned for longer. So his awakens absolutely beastly. If I had really, really good gear on him, I mean, I'd be afraid to see what bro could do to the gear raid. But with that done, I think that was all we needed to get done today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.